folks, it's Shannon. Welcome to my channel. It's been a little while, but I have something very exciting to share with you today. So if you've ever been curious about Hobonichi or you just love planners and stationery like I do, grab some tea and we'll get into it. All right, I think Dragon has moved on so we can film in peace, but no promises, as always with the tiny cat. Okay, so if you don't know what this means, this should help. My planners arrived. I've been waiting all month. It is the 26th of September. I ordered as soon as I could on the 1st, and I'm dying to see what I got. So I think without too much ado at all, we can jump into it. I did cut the tape because nobody wants to see me fighting with scissors on camera, honestly. So hopefully you guys can see good. Okay. What kind of person do you like? Do you want to be like them? I think you are like that, even if just a little bit. Oh. Okay. I've never done this before. I'm very excited. Okay, got some bubble wrap. Always a good time. There's an app. All right. Okay, looks like a lot of the bits and bobs are in here. This is the graph notebook I got. Look at how cute it is in real life. Oh my gosh. And then here's the real stuff. I mean, it's all real. It's all real. Anyway, this is a cover that goes on this cover that goes around the Cousin Avex that I got. So let's get some of the stuff out of the way and let's play. Okay, what do we want to start with? I feel like we want to start with the main event. Is that weird? That's probably not weird. Okay, let's go with the planner, which is the reason we're here. Okay, so like I said before, this is a cover on cover. So basically, these are like plastic things with pictures on them. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. This one is of a forest lake that go around the colored cover that also is here to protect the planner. So it's kind of a satisfying noise. I'm just excited about everything, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Okay. Eee! Oh, it's so pretty. So this is the honey lilac version of the planner cover. I'm trying to keep the desk somewhat organized. We'll see. Okay. Okay, some useful information. Basically, be careful with it. Do not pull the bookmarks too strongly. Okay, that's cute. Everything is cute. Okay, so cover. I don't know how to get it. Oh, here we go. Like, how do we get this? Oh, that was loud. I'm sorry. Prepare your ears. Yeah, so it's actually clear. So you can see the pretty color come through. Yay! I guess the paper is just there for a dramatic reveal, which, well done, paper. Okay, so these go over top of these, like these. so that every thing stays protected. How cute is that? Yes. Okay. So, speaking of the main event, I decided after much debate that I wanted to go with the cousin avec. So, for those of you that aren't as steeped in Hobonichi as I have been lately, the cousin is the A5 version of the planner. They started with the original in A6, but I like a little bit more room. So I went with the A5 size. And then I also, as you may have noticed, like to add stuff to my planners. So they tend to bulk up quite a bit. More treats. So the idea with the avec is that it's split into two for the year. So the first one is for January through June, and the second one's for July through December. And they're kind of small now, but they won't stay that way. They're gonna get full of stuff. They feel really well made. For those that don't know, oh, that's so exciting. I haven't had the weeks pages before, and they're kind of iconic, so I'm excited about that. Anywho, I have been, for those of you that don't know, playing around with my 2025 Han, which is A6 size, and I can't find it at the moment. Anyway, I got it to sample the paper and see if I really like the Tomoe River paper. So, oh, this feels nice. It's much thinner than what I'm used to with like Archer and Olive bullet journal journals, but I really love writing on it with my fountain pen. So I am excited. Okay, let's see what we've got extra in here. Do I love me? Yes, yes I do. Okay, this is basically just an advertisement for the, what is this? Okay, there's some like fun games in here. I guess you color based on numbers. That's cute. Anyway, we can keep that. So the idea is, let's see if I can actually do this. So this will be the first planner that I use. The cover has bookmarks with fun little shapes on the end that are made of faux leather, I think. And there's lots of pockets for all the stuff. So basically, I think you take this one and do this. Eee! I'm sure there are much more technically detailed summaries of this book elsewhere. The YouTubes, lots of people have made much more shiny videos than mine, but this one's very excited. So, and I figure out how to do this, bending the cover too much. Maybe if I do like, yeah, there we go. I'll have to watch that back later because I'm not gonna remember how I did that. Ta-da! And then we have bookmarks. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Dragon doesn't know, the Hobonichis have kind of a very classic layout. So beside the amazing paper, they start with your glance pages, and then they get into this kind of future log, couple of months per page. And then we go into monthlies, and then there are weeklies and dailies. So it's one full A5 page per day. And because I went with the avec, all the quotes at the bottom and everything are in Japanese. So that I will not be able to read, but pretty much everything else is useful. I think the back will have some stuff in Japanese as well. but I can probably figure out how to use a bunch of it. And some of it is just like cute little doodles and stuff. So no doubt I can do some investigating. There's the official number. Cool. So that's how the planner goes in. Nice. And then we got to put the cover on the cover. So these usually work pretty well. I can figure it out. Like so. So these are all obviously designed to go with each other, but there are tons of different versions of covers you can get that will fit A5 sized notebooks. Yeah. There we go. And now it's all together. So the fun Hobonichi. Ooh. What is that noise? Oh, it's the plastic hitting up against the planner. Goodness, that sounded like spines cracking, and we don't do that in this house. Anyway, you can put your pen through the pen loops and it holds it all together, which is kind of exciting. So there's that. Do you use Hobonichi? If so, tell me what you got. Want to hear? Okay, let's go to this next. So I love this paper. I love writing on it. And I always, and I mean always, love a good blank notebook. So this is really hard to open. There we go. This is just a plain graph paper notebook. Oh, it's got different colored sections. I think I remember reading that, but it looks cool in person. I don't know if you can tell because it's so like subtle. Anyway, the grid is in like red and then blue and then like yellow. I don't know. But this is also A5 size, so I think it will go well with this. And I can just keep all my notes and stuff together with them or use it elsewhere, which I like. And also the art is adorable. I did not realize that these stars were going to sparkle like they do. Pretty cute. But pretty cute even without the sparkle and bliss and glitz. So that's exciting. And then I think we get into little packets of goodies. So I went through a lot of debate about where to actually buy my stuff from Hobonichi. I went with getting from them directly, which is part of why I'm taking the time to actually film everything, because it comes with some little extra perks. Nice. Okay, so that was a choice with the international trading and tariffs being what they are. But the alternative is to get from like a US stockist or Amazon. And most of those places like mark them up quite a bit. Whee. So I decided to go with Hobonichi directly. And it was rough waiting, but I think it's worth it. Yeah. So this is just a washi tape that I thought was cute. The washies were the only thing that sold out on me on the first day before I could get everything. So there were several others I had my eye on, but this one is a little rabbit that jumps through hoops. I don't know if you can see it okay. Hopefully my camera will focus. Focus camera. Anyway, adorable. I'm not gonna assault your ears with trying to get that open at the moment. Maybe we'll pause and come back or something. Because I bought from the store, these two came as extra gifts, so maybe we'll save those for the last. This is some cute little translucent stickers that go with the theme of the cover that I got. So that's cool. Yeah, really cute. Let's see if it's going to be a mission to open them. Nope, I think it's going to work. Okay. Prepare thine ears. Oh, that was the quietest of them yet. Well, sometimes that's how it be. Yeah, so they're like little forest ponds, basically, with a swan you can write on. So I'm excited about those. And last but not least, these are really cool. I'm excited. So these are like little sticky note flags. The part that's exciting is that they are color coded with the colors of the months in the Hobonichis. So like this is January, this is February, this is March, etc., etc., etc. So that's going to be ridiculously matchy-matchy and cute, and I'm excited about it. And that's what I've got to say about that. All right. So if you do not buy from the Hobonichi store, you will not get the extra prizes. I don't know how much that matters to me, but I figured if I was going to do the Hobonichi experience, I wanted the whole thing. So this pen is the first of the surprise gifts. And I don't know if you know this about me, but I love a multicolored pen. This one's got black, blue, and red. Looks like they're ballpoints. I'm excited to try that one out. Very cool. Oh, I should like show you. Got Hobonichi Techo 26. I don't know if that's how you say it, Techo, or if it's Techo. Probably Techo. And then this is just a little robot paperweight, which I think we need to get out of the plastic to fully appreciate. It's pretty sturdy. Like, I think it'll actually be a good paperweight. Things were really well taped down, if you can't tell, in here. So I feel like everything was quite secure with the packaging that it came in. Once they shipped it, it came very quickly. It was like days. Because I think it got shipped like maybe 3 days ago or something like that. They gave me tracking and all the good stuff. Yeah, it was a really good experience. If you're thinking about doing it, go for it, I would say. Can I get this last piece off safely? Yes. Yes, I can. All right. So, come out to play, Mr. Robot. Look, he's got a little heart on his backpack. Okay. All packaging has been eliminated. Eliminated. Anyway, I hope you can see this. I don't know that it's focusing very well. They bring him like all the way up. No. Anyway, it's a cute little robot. And he says, "You love you," which I think is adorable. Japanese characters on his bum. Yeah. So, I think that's the haul. Let's haul it back out here and show you. Here is all the stuff that I got from Hobonichi's 2026 September release lineup. It's in September 2025, but the planners for 2026, that probably goes without saying. Whatever. Anyway, I'm really excited. I can't wait to figure out exactly how I'm going to use all these things. And I will keep you posted about new cool stuff as we're going forward. I think that's all I've got for today. If you have questions about what I've been up to or kind of what to expect on the channel going forward, drop them down in the comments and I will get back to you. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you soon.